A strong strategy means nothing without discipline. Today, we stay patient, protect risk, and wait for the market to confirm the setup.
Okay, all right, friends, let's examine a common scenario here. What's going on here? We're seeing a typical price action following major news. We're going to be watching how the assets traded calmly in a range before suddenly doing this. So the currency pair literally skyrocketed. The markets began surging violently, completely transforming the price dynamics. So what caused this? Why such an explosive movement here? Well, it's simple. At this exact moment, US President Donald Trump announced a 90-day suspension of his imposed trade tariff. That's why you can see this explosion here. So for market, this meant that massive positivity, nearly all dollar-related currency pairs began soaring. Had we been trading purely based on this news, this would have been our prime signal. This would have been amazing for us. So now observe a completely different scenario. Look at this utterly unpredictable price action. Could anyone profit here? Such market phases also stem from news events, describable in one word, and that word is called uncertainty. So these situations typically occur during major reports releases. Retail traders panic while banks abruptly adjust strategies. Okay, you can see here. The charts eventually stabilizes, but I'd personally avoid trading in such conditions. So we can draw two conclusions from this. News either makes markets highly predictable or extremely chaotic. So those trading solely on such data practice fundamental analysis. They study global news, political statements, central bank and corporate reports, of course. So now we just opened a long position purely based on fundamental data. So Donald Trump is pausing his tariffs that previously crashed markets and should revive some international trade. So meaning stronger demand for dollars to purchase foreign goods. So therefore, we're going to be using like a pair here, and it's going to be the USD CHF pair. So this pair should rise. That's our fundamental analysis in action right there. So now let's see how this plays out. The assets initially spiked, but will it continue to rally? We don't know. We're going to find out. So it's currently developing badly with the price currently declining. Already, it's clear that the pure fundamental analysis doesn't work out for us in the short term. But in a few more seconds, and okay, that was a bad idea. The trade has closed at a loss. News moves markets, but trading solely on headlines is the fastest way to blow through your account. Don't do it. So now I'll show you the fix. I'll be adding RSI, ADX, and ZigZag indicators to create a complete strategy. Now we configure our trading strategy. Let's start with RSI. We need to change the period from maybe 15, 14. We're going to change it to 20. Next, we'll adjust ADX. We should remove the main ADX line and make other components more visible. So you can set just one color since it's not crucial in our case. Now everything is ready. We'll leave our ZigZag unchanged. Now let's examine our strategy's core principles. So first, we draw lines from ZigZag extremes, identify key levels for us. Breakouts or bounces from these levels become our trade signals. So we're going to be also monitoring the RSI's position within its channel, paying attention to which boundary it's approaching. So we use ADX to assess trade and trend conditions. Crossovers indicate a phase of uncertainty and potential trend reversals. This must be analyzed in context, of course, with the current chart situation. ADX divergence helps evaluate trend validity. When divergence expands, the trend gains strength. When the lines converge, price momentum slows and may reverse the direction. So now we have not just the current news background that we have, but we also have a powerful trading strategy. Now we're going to try and see, but let's try to make some serious money with it. Okay, entering long here. The asset is rising on the positive news. Favorable reports have come in and our indicators are giving clear signals. So ADX shows divergence. RSI entered the upper zone, it's pulled back and now it's pushing up again. A bullish signal, plus we have a key ZigZag level breakout here. So everything points to further upside, and so we're just going to have to keep waiting for the next move. Now understand that news impacts markets so much because it's very simple. Price charts reflect supply and demand. That's it. Very basic. So, and these factors are shaped by people, companies, banks, and governments, of course. These players act in their own interest while managing risks. Like all of us, they watch news, they react, and collective reactions move prices either upward or downward. So that's the root cause. Meanwhile, I've closed this trade profitably and I plan to re-enter after a brief pause. Just a few seconds. Okay, I'm back in the market. With the uptrend established, we should expect some, further gains. So the news moves prices. Nearly all market participants know this and await key releases. Whether Fed chair speeches or treasury reports or from major companies, these all move the prices. When new information becomes public and economic news release, we have two possible scenarios that can occur when this happens. First, the expected outcome occurs. In this case, the asset is likely, it won't move significantly as those are anticipating. The move already have positioned themselves to avoid this. The opposite scenario involves unexpected news when it comes as a shock to everybody. Earlier, I showed you how Trump's tariff pause announcement moved markets, and that was unexpected, my friend. So you see how it affected the markets. It was very chaotic. Okay, so now we're profitable again, and I'll soon enter another trade, increasing risk exposure and waiting for the perfect entry point. So I'm slightly concerned about the potential pullback here. So I'll be pausing briefly, time's right, entering my third consecutive trade for the day. Now let's watch the outcome. So where to find news? All essentials are financial portals. I personally use Bloomberg and investing. These platforms provide me with not just key news, but also macroeconomic data, which is very valuable to us. So special statistics are also published by, national financial authorities for whatever country it might be. So these platforms also feature economic calendars with scheduled releases, time for national news, crucial for timing, your trades. So personally though, I prefer a different approach. For me, major news serves merely as background and context, a foundational element I consider, but my actual trade entries are based on technical chart analysis and indicator signals. Okay, another profitable trade close. It's time to switch charts. Everyone, let's do it. Okay, let's trade shorts now. We'll start with the indicators and then examine the news context. Clear reversal pattern here. ADX is showing, some strong divergence while RSI peaked and started descending. Though not yet breaching the lowest boundary, we anticipate further downside. We also have a zigzag level breakouts confirming the potential continued decline. Now for the news context, this is Euro USD. We are observing a gradual bearish shift because we have the initial breakout euphoria and it has faded. So yes, the US temporarily suspended tariffs. Today, headline news, but remember the EU sells goods in dollars. So this doesn't actually support euro strength. So that's exactly why the upward momentum began slowing down, fluctuating in both directions. Right now, after another failed rally attempt, we're seeing a textbook reversal pattern. We'll likely retrace all the way back to pre-news levels after this. So while I was explaining this, we've already closed in profits, of course. I think I'll open another position here. For now, we can conclude that sometimes news works like a real information bomb. But if it's not followed by, truly faithful events affecting the real international economy, everything may eventually return to, original values. Okay, I'm back in the market now. Let's clarify what's happening with the assets right now. Essentially, the chart is coming back to its senses. After the price reversed from a level where there was simply no further demand, the asset fell back into the previous trading range, and it's quite likely it will continue to do that, moving within it. So since the price previously stayed at this level for a long time, it's possible that later the assets may even fall lower. However, it's important for us to keep moving downward for at least a minute. So here I applied all three approaches at once. 1, I considered the news and behavior of economic agents. 2, I conducted technical analysis. And 3, I opened the trade strictly by following signals. So if you want to learn this trade, if you want to learn how to trade like this or trade comprehensively, be sure to join my Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. You'll find similar trade signals there, plus breakdown of other interesting strategies. The link is in the description. Tap in. Meanwhile, I'm preparing to open my last position for today, which I'll find on a new chart. Let's go. Okay, now we're going to be entering CAD/JPY. Let's analyze the current chart situation. We have a breakout of key zigzag level and an additional support breach here. This indicates new trend information that it's just starting. So ADX hasn't crossed yet. This indicator shows slight lag in such cases. However, the RSI has already reversed from its upper boundary, confirming the overall downward momentum. We still have room to fail and fall, of course, but at minimum, to this support level, let's observe the outcome. It's time to summarize news trading. This is a necessary tool, but mainly for those trading in large positions, you know, like big money spenders. If you're a short-term trader, what matters the most to you is your indicators and your technical analysis know-how. So our trade as closed grew from $5 to $100. Sufficient results to conclude today's trading session. I want you to like, share, subscribe this video, comment, and we can grow this channel larger, and I'll see you guys in the next one.